Lovely sunny day out there today. Good morning. I've literally woken up 10 minutes ago. Thought popped into my head as soon as I woke up this morning, and it weren't what I wanted to be thinking about. Little bit of a story from here, little bit of a story from there. Played out the day I went to get my meds, but I only realised it this morning. Sort of, you know, when something comes to you later on. Well, there's I'm getting the monitoring on the way there. Right. Marked police cars this is. So you know the unmarked ones are about, but you just don't know where yet. Because the marked ones are just for intimidation purposes, aren't they? They're the blatant ones. Right, so I'll get off the bus with my dog, my walking stick, and I'm walking towards the chemist to the bus stop. I'm getting halfway down that particular bit of road. Marnie's behaving himself. I walk past a Muslim guy, full beard, white, yeah, he's got a little whitey beard. Didn't know who he was at all. He's like got his arms stretched out like a sort of crucifixion pose. Saying, and he's like, as he's coming towards me, he's like, "You alright?" I said, "Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Well, yeah, bruv." Or "Yeah, man." Can't remember. I think it was "Yeah, man" that I said. I would have given him a hug if he needed it. Do you know what I mean? It was that sort of brotherly sort of welcome. But I had the dog with me, so I just said, "Yeah, man." Because if I tried to cuddle him with, that would look what he was trying to do. You know what I mean? Muslim greeting, innit? But I had a dog with me, so the dog might have read it wrong. That's how I was thinking. I've gone past the pub. I'll add the name of the pub in a minute. Got to do my thingy. Chemist is only a little bit on from that, yeah? Wait, knock it off. Marnie's licking his back claw there, and it's right beside my butt. It's fucking odd. That's it. Good boy. So I walked past the pub, no problem. And I'm looking down, because I'm looking outside the pub for Marnie's, where Marnie's feet are going to be walking. So I know it was all right on the way to the chemist. Get me meds. Walk back up towards the pub to get back on the bus to go back home. No shopping, no nothing. Right, just getting my prescription and going back home again. So I didn't feel up to peopling that day, did I? Anyway, on the way back past the same pub, and a fish and chip shop next to it, both with the same name, The Crown. Right, there's now broken glass over the pavement, but it looks like someone's tried to sweep it up and they've swept it into a line. So there's a line of glass going across the pavement, like a blocking measure. I'm thinking, shall I go around it in the road? Shall I walk towards the chip shop? You know, left, right, which way do I go? There's three lads the other side of it, leaning on the railings of the pub, The Crown. I'm catching bits of the conversation anyway, and you know, but they're outside the pub leaning on the railings. So, no glass on the way there, no glass on the way back. Right? But there was glass on the way back. In a line, going from the chip shop to the road, to the gutter. Don't know if it had been a delivery that had been dropped or something like that. Pub was open, so it could have been from the pub. Someone could have dropped a beer glass or something, but there was too much glass. I'll get back, watch a couple of videos, have a nap, don't think more about it. The following morning I'll get up. Hang on, have I got my times right? Let's just check the easy way to do that. We'll find out how many days ago it was. So take one a day, don't I? So 2 days ago. Right. There's my third one for today. Yeah, 2 days ago that was. So the first day I done up in the afternoon. The following day I'm up watching videos. The second day, so that would have been yesterday, right? I'm up watching videos. So I'm just trying to get the story straight in my head because obviously there's the thingy here, and I don't know if it's connected here, but it was something. Someone was trying to deliberately harm the dog. Is what I was getting from it. That's exactly what I was getting from that vibe. Because it was just the way that the three people were loitering to one side of it. Glass was the barrier. It's just the way I was assessing it. So I stopped, looked. Couldn't walk into the gutter because there was something in the way. So I've gone the other way. Stepping away from the glass so the dog didn't need to walk through the glass. Being observant. And the dog's following the orders. Right, so he's moving how I'm moving. He's not trying to pull ahead. So he's not bulldozing his way through the glass or nothing. You know what I mean? He's looking at me for instruction, and I'm leading him in safety around it all. Yeah. But like I said, 3 lads leaning on them railings of the Crown. You know, from the video thing that I put up every morning. Where I am, how I look at life, everything else, yeah? You know that. Like I said, I watched a video the other night where I'll call him Woody as a shortened version. When he first started talking about another channel that I watch, and he started talking about that story then, this time he put his head down while he was talking about it. And it didn't look like he was referring to Nate's by his body language, put it that way. Because he's aware he's being watched. Right? The same as I'm aware I'm being watched by the state. So, I'm not thinking, wow, this is going to be fucking, this is really going to up the level of the quality of the videos and everything. They're talking about full production values being done in America and all that sort of stuff. Be like someone saying to me, here's £1 million, all you got to do is come and get it. Right? Now, I've been watching these videos for a while because without subscribing to the guy's channel, yeah, because I notice him pop up on chats that I'm in as well. Right, so I know they're all all sprung from the channel with the guy with his head down in. Yeah? That's what I woke up thinking this morning, right? Glass. Trying to get to someone in a video that I watched yesterday as well. Yeah. I will be subscribing to the guy's channel soon, but not right now because of what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I see things while I'm asleep, stuff like that, and then when I wake up it become like a mirror, looking at a situation of my own that's just happened. Yeah? Which was only a couple of days ago as well, so that would have been the day or the morning after or whatever. Yeah? But I just don't know because I am not subscribed to the guy's channel, so it don't pop up in my alerts. Just every now and then I'll catch his name pop up. And I think, oh, well, let's watch another one and see if this guy's channel's still going the same. And he's still doing his thing. He's still talking about his career and that. Comes across as a really nice bloke, sincere, all that sort of stuff. Hard as fuck. You know, connected to serious people, faces. The same as the face that was interviewing Woody. That sort of faces. Not the group of faces. You see what I mean? the American is talking about his age, how hard he works and all that, which is quite right. He does work very hard for a man of his age. So he's being honest and he's being sincere. One of the dogs is dreaming in the front room, doing their doggy bark in their dream. Sounds like Hulk's dreaming. A little dog squeaks in his dream. Anyway, but he's purposely said the word out now, jealousy. It's jealousy. And he actually called the person that was fucking causing problems in his chat termite cunt. Right? Like weren't I know it weren't aimed at me because I was being polite and respectful. Weren't there trolling, same as I'm not there trolling when I go on other channels. It's my antidepressant next. But a termite is a wood eater, isn't it? Right. Eats through your houses in America and tries to destroy them. See, that's why I know that ain't me. that was aimed at. But that's how drug dealers are looked at and that by the mafia. Termite cunts. You destroy when you move into an area. Right. Remember the story between Woody and the American guy. And the kids are fighting their little war. Not the adults, the kids, the next generation. Try and get someone out of their area that's doing whatever they're doing in the city that he's moved to get away from all that shit. Right. Now I know the two guys from America, from watching their videos. That they're still, you know, they interview people of their own setup or organisation to tell their stories, the same as what's being done in England, but on a whole different level. Full productions. Earning a lot more than the English way of doing it from it, right? One of them's been to England, one of them can't at the moment, I think. Because you know how picky the UK government is about letting people into the country at the moment. Right? The same as how picky the Americans are letting people into the UK. I've even got a friend of mine that's a musician that he's having trouble getting into the UK because of his past. You know what I mean? really wants to have a little crack at the American market. And he's literally a musician now. He doesn't do what he used to do in life. The same as the other people aren't doing what they used to do in life now. You see what I mean? So everyone's got an opportunity to up their income stream. And their way of doing it, by following suit. So the guy that's been mixing in stories together, entwining them, has now got his head down when he starts talking about it, and then his head raises up when he starts talking about the story again. And then it's announced that there's going to be it from the actual person he's been saying that was involved, who wasn't actually involved. He's going to do an interview with him, apparently, to sort the matter out, to get the truth out of the situation. You ever watched the film Goodfellas? So you remember what Shoeshine Tommy was, yeah, in the Goodfellas film. So if someone gets called Shoeshine Tommy, and Tommy's a reference to an Englishman, isn't it? See where I'm going with this? So if you talk bad about the wrong sort of people, there's usually a comeback, isn't there? So you want to hope. So that person wants to hope that the person's telling the truth. He wasn't involved in what happened. In that story that's been entwined together. But everyone's learnt and is continuing to learn how to make better production videos and all of that, rather than going on and on about the same thing over and over again. Right. There you go. Now, the guy with the beard that I walked up to first, on the way to the chemist, reminded me of another video content creator. Didn't know him from Adam. Asked if I was alright. Had his arms stretched as though he was going to give me a Muslim welcome. No, I couldn't because of the dog, so he didn't look offended when I didn't. Because the last time I used that pose was after I fucking dinged someone with a D-lock on one hand, like a brass knuckle. Yeah. Then I stepped back, did that exact pose, and went, what? Now look what you fucking made me do. Just living a life of peace, and now I've had to do this. Yeah, my son's actually staring at me in front of me, watching it from behind the guy. Well away from the guy, so he's not involved in it whatsoever. But he's never seen me lose my rag at all. Because I never raise my hand to my children like that. Which is why they are like they are. And they to and fro between the both parents. You know what I mean? If they can't get away with shit with me, then I'm the baddie to mummy and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But yeah, the guy with the outstretched arms, he be like a clean-shaven man with a beard on his face, doing his normal welcome. That's how that come across to me. Yeah. Like I said, if I ever met the guy in the street while he's out and about doing his thingy, running about doing his interviews and that, meeting up with people and that, would I shake his hand? Gonna have a beer in a pub with him? Of course I would. I'd buy him a pint, just say thanks for making such good videos and that. What a fucking life story, you know what I mean? Well done, bro. Every now and then I put a bit of advice up online, not to belittle people, but stuff that I found out about state laws and stuff like that, which affect them directly. All of them crowds. It's like I said, if you've got inserted agents in the prison and probation service, then if you get set up and put back inside again, you know it's because they're going to try and kill you this time. When I'm talking about the state, which is why I warn, please pay attention to this information. Because there's agents inserted in the prison and probation service now that are doing the state's bidding and killing people on purpose, deliberately. It's no Scrooge power game. This is inserted agents. This is what's morphed from the Murdoch thing, the celebrity phone hacking. So, Brian Harvey was right on that. The other video content creators, they're right on what they've been saying as well. Yeah, I don't have a lot to offer to give back, do I? Except for the knowledge I've picked up through my life. And I know that that information, that knowledge that I've seen with my own eyes, is very useful knowledge to them if they pay attention to it. But to go and check it, you have to go on the website. You have to check it. Bear in mind, if you go onto a government website, the question's asked, why are you going on that website? Why are you looking at that? You're not an official. You're not a fucking worker for the agencies that are using this particular thing. Why are you looking at it? Which then increases your threat level, doesn't it? And I've done that to find out for myself what the fuck has been going on. And I uncovered it, and after I read it, then I really started ramping up and seriously trying to get me in prison. And they had to lie to do it because I was telling the truth all along. Right? They had to lie to achieve it. They had to set me up to put me in there because I was living my life right. I had turned my back on my past. I wasn't into violence anymore.